This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw.
We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship Enorma Prize for another episode of Sword of the Stars. Okay, so we are going to start out by looking at our rankings. This ranking kind of shows us a small breakdown of how we compare to the rest of the galaxy. So income is 8 right now. I understand that. Half of our income is still going to planetary development. So I don't know if that takes that into account. I don't think that takes that into account. I think this just takes an account of your total planetary, of like your total budget income and compares it to other people. So we're dead last, which sucks. That's kind of bad. Even after we got some research to help and boost our industrial output. We're 6 on colonies, which isn't too bad. I mean, that definitely can be better, but at least we're showing progress. We're 7 on technology, which is weird because last episode we were 5. So that means that I think this is based on the number of technologies you have researched, not what you have researched. Like, for instance, researching fusion doesn't give you extra technology points than researching like sharp nuclear warheads. It's just based off the number of researches you've done. And we're 8 on population, which makes sense. That should change soon once our 2 major planets get developed. We are 6 on output. Makes sense. We researched a couple of things last episode to improve our industrial output on our planets. We're 8 on ships, which I understand, because again, we have very little ships. We probably need to start getting a military soon, because one of the AI find us, we are toast. Speaking of AI, in the last episode we got expert systems done, which unlocked artificial intelligence. And I went on a tangent on this in the last episode, so I'm not going to do that this time. But we're going to avoid researching this so we don't risk the AI figuring out that they're slaves and rebelling against us, and we have another faction to deal with. Instead, we're going to get orbital foundries to help reduce the ship construction costs of our ships.
Our women will solve this mystery, my Khan.
And once we get that done, we're going to start working on actually researching some military weapons for our ships, so we actually have something to stand a chance with. Because we're getting close to 100 turns in the game. We need to start getting a military, or we're going to die pretty quickly. Anyways, we are still exploring the galaxy. We have 9 colonies. We are... Oh yeah, I was trying to save up to 2 million savings so our things can start going up on our planets.
Update.
I think it's 2 million when it starts going up. It might be 5 million, which I'm not going to wait till 5 million. I want to start building things. Our economy is getting good enough to where we could probably start capturing some of these lesser ones that are very expensive. Just so we have some extra income coming in. Like this one down here only costs 47,000. And because of that little trick that you guys told me about, I feel a little bit more comfortable capturing some of these ones. Like this one I definitely want. This one is definitely worth it. So, let us go ahead and build us a few more colony and tankers.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
Increase the flock! So that we can get those done.
System update.
Okay, let's go ahead and put all these into formation.
To command, Marukan.
I don't really want that one, but I definitely want this one. You are worth it.
Rise as one, Marukan.
You might be worth it. So let's go ahead and put this one in a group. Move you down to here. You're not worth it. You're way too little. And you're way too expensive. Oh, wait. Did we get this asteroid monitor? Cool. We got the research done. So we now own this asteroid monitor, which means this third and final one is going to go here.
Our tribe will lead the way, my Khan.
Apparently, I am bad. Oh, the third one I haven't actually put in a group yet. That is why I messed everything up. Who is gonna be the third and final one? I think it was you. Yeah. Nope. Third one will be this one, correct? Yes. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and briefly go around. Ooh, this planet's going to really start being developed here soon. It's getting a lot of terraform going now. Cool, I'm so excited. Our main planet's industrial output is 26,000. I want to see what this one gets up to. It might not break that. I'm going to say it's going to get up to about 25,000, but this will really help our income once this planet gets developed. I really hope it's worth it. This one should definitely help too once it gets fully developed, but it's got quite some time. Okay, and now everyone else. Yep, you're still being developed. You're still being developed. You need more people, surprisingly. So let's put you like there, and the rest should be good.
System update.
Alrighty. And now you need more infrastructure. You're already above 1,000. You still need more people, and you're only at 11%. That should change here soon. Ooh, you're actually in the white now. Okay. So let's get you more infrastructure. Let's set you at half for now. Okay.
System.
And now you need more people. Now you need more people. That was simple. Holy crap. Okay. And now you need more infrastructure as well. Cool. This is a little tedious and micromanagey, which, I mean, it kind of sucks to do it this way, but we have kind of fallen behind, so I need to make sure that all these planets are developing the way they're supposed to. So far, it looks like it is. Yep, you need more infrastructure. You're developed. You need more infrastructure, which you are providing. Cool. And you're developed. So we're making $456,000 now. So cool. Mainly because these two planets that have really been hindering us most of the campaign are really starting to get good now. Like this one's almost below 300. He's actually on the small, low planetary pollution thingy.
System update.
Okay. You need... Let's just pour everything in infrastructure. Okay. We made it here. You go ahead and colonize. You head back to base.
Our tribe will lead the way, my Khan.
Cool. Cool. We're above 2 million. Yeah, I think we have to be 5 million to get the two morale bonus. That kind of sucks. But, oh well. You build yourself a couple more colonizers.
The time has come. Increase the flock.
Okay. And again, I might be getting to the point where I'm just going to say whatever, just grow. You're focusing completely on industry. You need to focus more on industry. Cool. I kind of want to see what this one does. It's going to go in the red.
System update.
Let's have you focus something like that. And then you need to focus completely on terraforming. Because you still have quite some time. Wow, we have a lot of them that are like this. Oh, that's because I just colonized these. And you, I just experimented with. So you're fine. You need terraforming. You need output. Okay. 10.10.
System.
There's one of the CPUs that's starting to take a while to process. So that tells me that he's probably going to war with a couple of the CPUs now. Okay, you need more population, which is what you're working on. And you need more population. $3,300. Boo boo boo. Okay. Everything looks good. Everything looks hunky-dory. Hey, we found more swarms. What kind of planet is this? This is a good planet. The cost is a little high, but it's a size 8 with 6,100 resources.
System update. Our research is complete, Micon.
Ooh, cool. We got orbital foundries now. And that unlocks cruiser construction, which we're not going to do. At least not yet. Okay. So now the next thing I think I want to get is battle computers, which will allow us to build a cruiser, or will allow us to build a commander frigate, which that allows us to have more ships in battle all at the same time, and also allows us to make a fleet when the battle starts. Instead of having them come in a big line like they have been, we can make formations in the fleets. Now, the one thing I did complain about this game is fleets they're good for starting a battle, but they're not really good for long battles. So I try to keep my fleet when I make them as best as possible. You can't really form a fleet like you can in Homeworld, which kind of sucks. Let's see, what kind of weapons do we want? Deflectors are nice. Deflectors allow you to have, I'll just read it actually. A projector technology that creates an electromagnetic field in front of a ship that has a chance of deflecting ballistic weapons and detonating tracking weapons. This is great if you're going up against enemies that are using kinetic weapons or torpedoes or heavily missile-based weapons. The only downside about deflectors is it only protects the front of your ship. So if anyone gets behind you and shoots all those things, the deflectors will be useless against it. Now, once we research deflectors, we get the ability for shields, which shields absorb all types of damage, but once they absorb a certain amount of damage, they overload and deactivate. So they're improved versions of deflectors. Deflectors never deactivate because all they do is deflect things. So that's kind of the difference between those. Particle beam would be kind of useless right now because we don't really have a ship that has the ability to hold a particle beam. So green lasers are pretty much good with everything. I think before we actually do this, I will explain a little bit more about how weapons work. So if we go into our design area, you can see our weapon layout down here. There are, I think, 4 main types of weapons. You have small mounts, medium mounts, large mounts, and special mounts. Small mounts are mainly for just small type of weapons, like we have a small Gauss cannon or red lasers, or later on we can research point defense weapons. They usually go in the small ones. Medium ones are for kind of main brawling type weapons, I guess I would say. So like particle not particle cannons, plasma cannons, missiles, heavy like kinetic cannons that shoot rocks at people. That'll be going in the middle. And the one above that is large, which is usually where most of your particle cannons go. So turrets that have the particle cannons. There are a couple other turrets that usually go there, but majority of the time, particle cannons go in your large ones. And we'll explore more of this as we do more and more research. And now special ones are for very specialized ships. Like, for instance, the drone one has a special slot, aka a drone slot, that it uses to launch drones. But that's an example of a special one. There's one that you'll be using a lot for, like, anti-capital ship damage, called the heavy lasers, which we can't get until we research cruisers because you can't put them on frigates. They're too small. But that's kind of like one of the main special ones. But we'll explore more of those as we unlock the research. So for now, I think I'm going to get green lasers, plasma cannon. I tend to focus on energy weapons because I like to use energy weapons. Kinetic cannons do have a lot of cool technology, but I tend to avoid that research tree. So let's go ahead and just research green lasers. It's a very cheap and fast research. This allows us to upgrade our red lasers to green lasers, which I think they do the same amount of damage, they just have a larger range. And then we can upgrade those to ultraviolet lasers and then X-ray lasers if we get it. And I think there's one more above that. So yeah, let's get that research done. Let's kind of stop talking because it's starting to hurt my throat. Let's end our turn. Wazatian is starting to take a really long time to load. I have a feeling them and the blood people are going to war with each other right now. I'm really surprised that AI hasn't found us yet. But hopefully they don't until we get some basic research done. It would really help us out.
System update.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're the one that I was supposed to colonize. Boop boop.
There will be an oasis here, my god.
Okay, so you need infrastructure. You are good. You need population. Boop 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 boop. And I think that's about it. But you are developing to the point where we're just going to do something like that. Where you have a decent amount of terraforming and a decent amount of infrastructure, and you're just going to grow that way. I don't really need to micromanage you anymore. You're growing on your own. And then kind of the same thing for you. Focus primarily on terraforming, but then just do infrastructure. And you actually need infrastructure. Okay. So let's go ahead and end you.
System update.
Oh my.
An enemy tribe ventures into our territory, god.
I see that. Let me go ahead. I'm just gonna set you to like that. Who is coming for us? Oh god. Those are the evil people, I think. Oh god. I forget what they're called, but they're the slave people. Okay. That's fun. I'm glad that's fun. I'm glad our first people that we encounter are the slave people. That's everything I ever wanted it to be. Okay. So let's go ahead and put you guys there. Put you there. Put you there.
Our tribe will lead the way, my god.
No, the only reason I'm kind of like worried about those guys is they have a tendency to consume all of the materials on their planets. which is kind of bad for us. So if they take control of our planets, they will start mining the planet dry. So if we take it back over, it's going to be really, really difficult. Okay, well, now that we have that going on, this is one that we just captured, right? No, you're actually really well in development. So let's go ahead and get you to get yourself a couple drone frigates. Boop, 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 boop. Okay.
Our sisters will build fine ships, Murukan.
Hopefully they don't have any anti-missile defenses, but considering the fact we're 100 turns into the game, there's a pretty good opportunity that they will have that.
System
Luckily, they're
update.
not really fast. Okay. Build me more drone frigates. I guess we could build a couple missile frigates too. So we'll do that.
Yes, my Khan. More ships will be built.
Okay, you need more people, that's fine. Keep expanding, I don't really care. You're doing very, very, very well. Nice. Making close to 500 million. Holy crap, that would be a lot. 500,000. But yeah, this is starting to not be a problem. Okay, so we can start focusing a little bit more back on savings. Of course, we go into over budget. And of course, it's right when we are about to get attacked. Well, this shouldn't be an attack. Normally, the way the AI works in this game is they send a scouting party out. And then after they figure out where you are, then they'll start attacking
The
you.
problem was a challenge, but not an obstacle.
Yes, beamers. Okay. As you guys probably know, on Homeworld, my favorite ship is the ion cannon frigate, and the reason why it's my favorite is because it has a giant particle cannon on it. Beamers are basically just mini particle cannons, and I absolutely love them. They don't do a whole lot of damage, but they are extremely accurate, and they don't really... Actually, they have about the same amount of range. A slight slower rate of fire, but I love beamers.
Our women will solve this mystery, my Khan.
Cool, I am so happy we actually been able to get these, because we can also put these on our ships and make ourselves some super acolytes. So I guess in the meantime, let's go ahead and take our interceptor. Let's go ahead, switch it over to the green lasers.
It is a most cunning design, Murukan.
Okay. And then we'll switch you over to green lasers. And then you will get the attack interceptor Mark IIs.
We will remember the plan of this ship, my Khan.
And you get green lasers. I'm dumb. I forgot about hammer. Ooh, strafe. Oh yeah, strafes. Okay, so strafe is a type of research that allows you to have a couple like really powerful weapons all in a straight line. These would be great for once we get beamers. Now the only problem about it is the ship has to be facing it, otherwise they won't hit their target. These are also get even better as we get larger ships. But if we get a strafe, it'll allow us to put 6 green energy cannons in the front. If we get hammerhead, this will allow us to have 1, 2. Nope, we are going strafe. This will be... We'll make this a new ship. This will be our assault frigate. Now, one thing about this game, if you want to, you can have every single one of your weapons a small mount, or all of them medium if you can. The only difference is if you put a medium mount on a large mount, you'll be able to use 2 of them at the same time. So if this had a large mount on it and I switch it over to a missile, it would shoot 2 missiles at a time from that large mount. Now, it's the same thing for if you put a small mount on a medium mount, it'll shoot 2 of them. Now, if you put a small amount on a large one, it'll shoot 3 of them. So you can have 3 green lasers, or 3 anti-whatever, or 3 beamers, or whatever. So this one is going to be our assault frigate. The one with the strafe is going to be our assault frigate. So, let's go ahead and save it. As assault frigate. That's probably not how you spell it. That's how I spell it. So,
It is a most cunning
yeah.
design.
And I want you to build me a few of these. Build me a couple of assault frigates. Put one there. Can we build another one? Hey, yes we can.
The shipwrights stand ready to build.
Okay. And once we get this beamer technology, we'll also get our battle computers. But I want beamers. Beamers are more important than battle computers. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Ah. I kind of figured these guys would act differently because they're slavers. Okay. You are not the chosen. You're far from the chosen. Okay. So we finally get to do an actual battle. We have 9 destroyers versus his 8 destroyers. We got 4 drone frigates, 2 assault frigates, and 2 missile frigates. Now again, I wasn't able to put these guys in formation because we don't have the cruise or the frigate commanders yet. But let's go ahead and get into battle. Stop these guys from taking over our planet. Psh, we're not negotiating. We're killing people. Okay, so frigate. I guess we'll just have all you guys together. Can I actually not group you guys because of the fact that I don't have a commander? Go, interceptors! Let's go, guys! These ships look awesome. Now, these enemy ships are extremely weak because they're just like meshes put together. Because they're pirates. Go, go, go! Missile frigate. You stay behind. Missile frigates, same thing. Drone frigate. Assault frigate, you get up front. Tanker. We don't need you out here. Kill them! Yes. Show them no mercy. Your assault, your drone. Missile. Group 2. You guys, group 1, move. And you guys, group 3, stay back here. Okay, missiles, you get right here. You go there. You go there. Let's go, go, go! It took me forever to figure out that this game actually has a grouping. Go, assault frigates. Cool. Now, we do have sensors, which I probably explained, and then later on, once we do some research, we can actually give commands in sensor mode. Right now, we can't. We can just look in sensors. So you guys follow missile frigates, get over here. You guys get over there. Okay. Now, it's kind of scary because their scouting party was 8 destroyers. Normally, most scouting parties in this game is 1 or 2 ships. So I'm kind of afraid of these guys. Now, luckily, they're not very fast. So hopefully we can quickly get up a defending fleet for this planet. Because I think they're like humans where they can only go through selected nodes. So we know for a fact they're going to be attacking this planet, so we'll have to heavily defend it. And we have to destroy this one right here, for sure. Oh, never mind. I thought it was special. They don't have a whole lot of health. Is that it? Apparently not. Got 46 seconds to kill the rest of these. Let's go, Mr. Assault Frigate. Ah, this is the guy we gotta kill. This is the thing that creates the, not the wormhole, but creates the ripple in space, which allows them to bring reinforcements. Or allows them to access the node system so they can get here faster. So we want to make sure we kill him before time's up, or they can bring the reinforcements quickly. Come on! He also has the most armor. Dang it! So this guy survived. So he'll be able to make a wormhole, so the next round of people will be much more difficult to get things done. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and repair all of our ships. We have a lot of repair points from our planet. And we didn't lose any ships whatsoever, so that was a good fight. That was a good round. But anyways, guys, I hope I'm going to leave this episode here, so I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little taste of the combat that we'll be able to do later on in the game. And the next couple episodes, it's going to start getting interesting, since now one of the AIs have checked us out. We can also check out their stuff now that we know them. Their climate hazard is extremely warm compared to us. They like to be very, very warm. In fact, if we take them over, we probably won't be able to actually take over their planets because their climate hazard is so much higher than us. Let's see. Their maximum class is Destroyer. Their maximum power ability is Fission, and their best missile technology is nuclear warheads. So not that much of a difference. So we're not really too worried about it. I'm just worried about their numbers. Hopefully we can keep our numbers high so their numbers aren't too big of a deal compared to us. But yeah, our first enemies have to be the slavers. Of course they do. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. But until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Attention fleet. Makan has found Valcora Gate. The coordinates are 1134489 or 0.
We'll send everything we've got, but be advised, we are a mining vessel. It would be best if we did not have to move directly